Hello from the banks of the Rhine. Yep, it's almost lunchtime in Köln, and I'm somewhere near the Cathedral of Köln, which is somewhere there, and I'm on the banks of the Rhine. Yeah? So the Rhine is one of the most important rivers in Europe. Apparently, the Rhine is number 4 by length, after the Volga, the Danube, and the Ural. But I don't know. There's like kind of a dispute between the Rhine and the Ural, who's longest, who's whatever. Let's just put the Rhine because it's in Europe. Ural is somewhere on the edge of Europe. It's like on the border between Europe and Asia. But anyway, this is the Rhine. It seems pretty wide, but I'm telling you, it's not wider than the Thames. I lived in London for 7 years, 7.5 years, and the Thames, it's about the same width as the Rhine. So yeah, the Rhine is a very important river. It has a lot of bridges apparently in Köln, and the other side of Köln is pretty important. It looks quite okay, but still, this is the main side with the old city and all that stuff. So let's have a little walk on this Rhine thingy. There's a lot of huge ferries on this river. A lot of huge ferries and some port facilities, some seamanship going on, but it really shows that the Germans are generally not seamen. Really, they're not seamen at all. Oh yeah. It's a huge ferry. I think it's called Rhein-Magie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but yeah. And on the far bank, it has these steps basically going for it. People can stay on those steps. It's like a natural amphitheater. It's pretty good. Some things are going for it, to be fair. And yeah, it's spectacular, of course. And this river, the Rhine, which has its spring in Switzerland and traverses Switzerland and Germany and the Netherlands, is let's say widest in the Netherlands, but here in Köln it's almost to its maximum width. Yeah, so yeah, it's a pretty big river, but it's not something to write home about. Okay, but the improvements, the man-made structures are pretty good in Köln. They're pretty good. The only thing that struck me is this transport thingy. Really, it doesn't work. I don't know, maybe I'm just in the wrong period of the season, or there's been some problems with the transportation, but really it doesn't really work properly. I'm sorry. Very nice. Incredible. And these little falaises, alongside of the Rhine, on this side and basically on the other side. This is worth $1 million, and I'm sure they're exploiting it to the maximum, commercially, I think. Yeah. So this is how the Rhine looks, if you haven't seen it before, of course. And yeah, you know the drill. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I'm posting something new. And yeah, so far so good. So what? Bye bye from the falaise of the Rhine. Bye bye.